Elvis Aaron Presley was born in a two-room shotgun shack in Tupelo, Mississippi. You know, they're doing a lot of those end-of-the-century lists these days. Who's the greatest entertainer of all time? Who else?
I hope you will take this key and get it the best way you see fit.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, very much.
Elvis Aaron Presley was born in this two-room shotgun house in Tupelo in 1935. He had a #1 hit record, and his star was rising when he came back home to do a benefit concert in September of 1956. This newsreel footage was one of the last times cameras were allowed to film an Elvis concert. Elvis played the Mississippi-Alabama Fair in 1957, too. Gave his $10,000 fee to the city to build a recreation center for kids. He wouldn't perform in Mississippi again till 1975. On January the 10th of 1975, a killer tornado devastated Macomb. A dozen people lost their lives. More than 200 were injured. Property damage was in the millions. Liz Hill was president of the Elvis Fan Club of Mississippi.
He saw about a tornado in Macomb and all the people that were hit and realized that's his home state, and he felt he wanted to do a benefit, 100% benefit. So he sent the colonel a telegram telling him what he wanted to do.
The only way to get tickets was to get in line at the Coliseum box office.
It's a great tribute to his native state, and we're proud of Mr. Presley and what he's doing for our state at this time.
The Elvis benefit concert has been sold out.
As I remember, the whole state was in an uproar about him doing the concert. It was constantly in the news. The whole state was excited.
The fan club gave the concert 100% plus.
Everywhere else Elvis appeared, they weren't allowed to have decorations like that. This was the first auditorium that was ever decorated for him when he came here for the benefit in all those years. And he was very pleased about it.
Governor Bill Waller accepted the check from Elvis.
Every dime that the people paid to see Elvis went to the tornado victims at Macomb.
The concert raised more than $100,000, and Elvis raised blood pressure, too.
I didn't realize that the frenzy that developed in the audience among the women particularly, you know, and then putting his scarf and dangling it in front and then throwing it, and it was the most dramatic stage performance that I've ever seen.
Someone smuggled in a camera and captured Presley's first appearance on a Mississippi stage in 18 years. And as usual, Elvis kissed all the girls.
Yeah, I was one of the lucky ones several times, a number of times.
How many times?
I don't know, a bunch of them.
Even before he died, Elvis memorabilia was hot. If I ask you what's the most precious Elvis thing you have, what would that be?
Ooh, I don't think you can put it on TV, but I've got some of his dirty underwear.
Elvis played Jackson 4 more times before he died in 1977. The simple kid from Tupelo who became the king of rock and roll, but never forgot his Mississippi home.
He grew up in such a poverty. His life was so poverty-ridden. I think for him to achieve what he did leads all of us to feel like we can achieve such as he did. He really lived an impossible dream.